Good evening, everybody at Arkansas Weather Watchers. This is Cameron back here again, and I am here to bring you guys a very special video vlog going over the potential of everybody seeing a freeze this weekend. And I'm also going to talk to you guys about what everybody's been wondering about is Monday into Tuesday and who could see some snow across the entire state. Will it be North Arkansas? Will it be South Arkansas? Will it be the entire state? Or will nobody see anything at all? Okay, so to kick off this very special blog, here's the latest from the Confidential Center going over the temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days across the natural state. And as we've been posting before, they are forecasting well below normal temperatures across the entire state over the next 6 to 10 days, and even beyond 10 days into the 8 to 14 day outlook. They are still calling for below normal temperatures here. So November is going to be one of those cold Novembers. It's not going to be compared to what it was last year, because I posted on the page yesterday showing you guys the difference one year makes, where this year, really cold. We're actually already talking about snow before Thanksgiving, guys. If we get this will be snow before Thanksgiving here in Arkansas. Where last year we were in the 60s and 70s, and we were talking about the potential of severe weather. So what a difference one year can make across the entire natural state here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the GFS. And now before we get to the GFS, I'm gonna show you guys the NAM model real quick here. And on Sunday morning, I want to show you guys this really fast. Depending on how cold temperatures get Sunday night, mainly across central and possibly southwest Arkansas, I'm not going to rule out a brief wintry mist, maybe some sleet, maybe a couple of snow flurries here and there early Sunday morning as the moisture returns and getting ready for Monday, as it will be very, very cold at the surface, and it'll be very cold aloft as temperatures start to warm up. So you may start off with a brief period of mainly sleet going over to straight rain as temperatures begin to warm up rapidly out of the head of this next system here. So that's the NAM model. NAM model doesn't really show Monday yet, but it does show what we are looking at here. This is Sunday night into Monday. Your cold air is coming in and a low pressure. And I'm going to go ahead and draw this out for you guys really fast here. All right. A low pressure is expected to develop. Give me 1 second here. Let me find my... Okay, there we go. All right. The NAM model is wanting to develop a low pressure across the Northwest Gulf here. Okay. This low pressure will be the low pressure that potentially brings our snow here in Arkansas. Does it do it or does it not do it? The NAM model is going to start getting in the range as we get towards tomorrow and the Saturday, so we'll be able to get a better idea on who's going to see what, how much. A winter storm at this point, not likely. Okay, we're not going to get a winter storm out of this unless something dramatically changes between today and Monday. We're not going to see a winter storm out of this entire setup. Okay. Am I going to say nobody's going to get snow? No. Okay. The way the setup is, it normally screams snowfall potential. Okay. You've got a 500 millibar vortex moving over. You've got northeast winds. You've got moisture. You've got cold air filtering in. This sets up rain to sleet to snow, mainly for probably the northern half, but sometimes, depending on the setup, could mean the entire state. So right now, it is a wait and see. Okay, we're kind of at a standstill right now, and we're going to keep you guys updated on the latest here. But that's the latest from the NAM model. But I wanted to show you guys that regarding the NAM model here for Sunday morning as moisture return. I wouldn't rule out maybe a brief period of sleet, maybe a couple of snow flurries here and there, especially across southwest and central Arkansas here Sunday morning. Now I'm going to go ahead and step it over to the European model real quick. In the European model, the GFS and the Canadian model have been fighting each other. The one thing all three models have is winter weather. Okay, all three global major models have winter weather across the state. Where is the big question? Okay, that's the big question here of what's going to happen over the next couple of days. Over the next couple of days as we get towards Monday, in the Monday evening and into the early part of Tuesday. Who sees what? Where is it going to set up? Is it going to be North Arkansas? Is it going to be South Arkansas? Is it going to be Central Arkansas? Is it going to be the entire state? That is yet to remain seen. But Derek has put the mention of snowfall in the forecast, as all three computer models do have the potential of snowfall as we get towards Monday evening and into Tuesday morning here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the precipitation type real fast. Alright, and then we'll step it out here to Monday morning. Okay, Monday morning, 6 a.m. Draw it out right here. Alright, you've got low pressure across the northwest Gulf. You've got your front coming down, and there's your 540 thickness line coming in, where rain out ahead of it and snow behind it, and right along it is your midst of precipitation, which will likely be sleet. It's a wait and see out of this. Okay, so this is a European model's idea, by the way. All right, and I'm gonna show you guys this too, because there's your low pressure actually. Excuse me, your low pressure wasn't over here. It was near the New Orleans area. Now, the one thing that could play along with us having the potential of snowfall here in the state is northeast winds. Northeast winds in a winter weather event is always crucial, because not only does it bring cold air, it brings moisture. Okay, so the longer your winds stay out of the northeast, the colder it's gonna get, and the bigger chance you're gonna have of winter precipitation across the state here. So this is the European model's representation of what could happen. Okay, you've got your low pressure here. All right, you can tell there's your winds coming out of the south, and then it's very, very broad. So this is a very broad area of low pressure. You've got your front coming down. You've got wind screaming out of the north, guys. So behind this front, you're looking at 15 to 25 mile per hour northerly winds coming down. There's going to be temperatures falling like a rock late Monday into Tuesday across the natural state here. Now, it all depends on the strength of the low pressure. How fast does it get out of here? All we know right now is there's going to be a low pressure. There's going to be a cold front. There's going to be cold air, and there's going to be moisture. Who sees what is yet to be seen. All right. So this is the European model's representation of the precipitation. Let me get out of this real fast and show you guys that. All right. And here we are. Like I said, here we are late Monday night into Tuesday. You've got your winter precipitation building across northwest Arkansas here, and it stays in northern Arkansas. This particular setup, I do not buy. The only reason why I do not buy it, one, you've got a very, very powerful Arctic high that's going to be pushing northerly winds down into the state, okay? And on top of that, you're going to have a snowpack in place just north of the state after today's event. So I don't buy the European models temperature-wise. It keeps above freezing for central and south Arkansas, but it keeps north Arkansas below freezing, with them getting the winter precipitation, the snow, and then getting out of here Tuesday morning, and that is it. Okay. Then also on top of that, it keeps northern Arkansas near or just below freezing because of all the snow. I don't buy that solution. Okay. The only reason why I don't buy that solution is because, like I said before, you're gonna have northeasterly winds switching to north. That means temperatures are gonna be falling pretty rapidly here, and especially with a snowpack to the north. I don't buy this particular setup here. Could the Euro be right? Sure. The European model could be 100% right down the middle right. I don't buy it. I don't buy the European model's solution in terms of temperature-wise. Okay? The European model, the only reason I say that is because the European model is a warm, biased model. Okay? The European model has always been like this. It's always been warmer with the temperatures than what actually happens. So, temperature-wise, it's going to be a big struggle, especially with northeasterly winds, okay? Am I trying to say this is going to be a winter storm? No, okay? This is not going to be a winter storm because the simple fact that the system is going to be getting out here really, really fast. Like I said before, it all is wait to be seen, okay? We have tomorrow, we have Saturday, we have Sunday, we have 3 days, we have 72 hours to wait and see how models handle this, okay? Now, let's switch over to the GFS, okay? Now the GFS, on the other hand, first is the European model. The European model is saying just northern Arkansas, and that's it. The GFS, on the other hand, has central Arkansas, and then southern Arkansas, and then it's out of here. Okay, the GFS has a somewhat of a better solution than the European model in terms of temperature was. Okay, these temperatures I buy below freezing because of the simple fact that your Arctic high is going to be here. This is an Arctic high coming in, guys. It's not shallow cold air. It's not going to be cold air that's going to come down and that's it. Okay, this is deep Arctic cold air coming down into the state with this system. Okay, so whatever moisture is left come Monday night and Tuesday will likely be winter precipitation. Could it be east of the state? Could it be away from the state? Or could dry air take over? It's a wait and see deal. Okay. But the GFS, in my honest opinion, has a little bit of a better solution with this. I'm not trying to take anything away from North Arkansas here, but the only reason why I kind of go with the GFS solution is because there's your low pressure over here. There's your moisture being thrown back, so you have northeasterly winds. You have northeasterly winds flowing into the state, turning to the north. All right. Once they turn to the northwest, that's dry air working itself in. That means you're fixing to get a dry slot. All right. And also one more thing: this low is extremely broad and somewhat weak, so it's not the strongest low, but it doesn't take that much moisture to get stuff started here in the natural state. So it has snow starting to break out across central Arkansas. Central Arkansas late in the day Monday around 6 p.m. and then as it gets towards late Monday night into Tuesday, southern Arkansas, you make that transition from rain to snow, and then it gets out of here. Okay, so it gets out of here late in the day on late Monday night into Tuesday, and it's out of here Tuesday morning. Okay, that's the GFS model. Canadian model, on the other hand, Canadian model doesn't get rid of this thing until late Tuesday. Okay, it doesn't get rid of this thing until late Tuesday. And actually, if you were to go with the Canadian model, I don't buy this particular solution yet. I don't buy it yet. But if you were to go with the Canadian model run, there could be the potential of a winter storm out of this. Okay, low pressure. All right, northeasterly winds being flown behind it. All right. So temperatures are falling. You're going to have to excuse my drawing here. Alright, so you got your low pressure here. And you got northeasterly winds flowing behind this thing here. So temperatures are falling behind this thing. Okay, there's your 32-degree line. And temperatures are falling at a pretty decent rate here. Alright, but as I said before, this low pressure is broad. It all depends on the shock of the low too, because if this low is getting out of here really, really fast, you're not going to see that transition. And what the Canadian model wants to do, it wants to get the entire state winter precipitation, and then it's out of here. Okay, so I'm not going to show you guys precipitation amounts at this time because actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that just to go ahead and tell you guys what we're looking at. And go with the Canadian model run. I don't buy this yet. Precipitation amounts is going to change so much over the next 72 hours. I'm telling you guys, this thing is going to change. So right now, I'm showing you this just to give you guys a representation of what could happen. Okay. Almost all the entire state sees snow out of this, but the heaviest bulk stays in northern Arkansas. Okay. That's the GFS, excuse me, that's the Canadian model solution. The GFS, on the other hand, is a little bit more progressive and wants to get that dry air into North Arkansas, so it cuts them off at a pretty decent rate, and it gets about maybe a trace to an inch across central Arkansas. Not as heavy in North Arkansas because you get the dry air in faster. Okay, European model. All right, the European model has North Arkansas getting a good bit of snow out of this. All right, but I'm going to show you guys something before this video ends because I have it set to about 16 minutes. Here we are Monday morning. Okay, European model. This is before we get anything. Okay, and this is what I was talking about. This is before we get any sort of winter precipitation. You already have a snowpack in place. Okay, you already have a snowpack built, ready to go. Okay, so low pressure big trough over our heads. Okay. Moisture being thrown, snowpack in place, high pressure coming in. You can excuse my drawing here. Okay. Alright. High pressure coming in. What does that tell you? That means colder temperatures and snow coming into the state here. So that's all I got for the video. Alright. The overall picture, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the overall is going to be the cold air. Okay. Saturday morning, you could look at wind chills in the teens, especially across North Arkansas. Okay. Freeze warnings are going into effect. Frost watches. I'm pretty sure freeze warnings will be spread across the entire state for too much longer here. So the main deal about Monday, you're tracking the low, how much moisture, the dry air. It's a ton of uncertainties right now with Monday, but right now all 3 global malls have snow. So stay tuned to the latest, guys, and you guys have a great rest of your Thursday evening.